assets to watch, Bitcoin, Ethereum and more. In this video, I will dive into technical analysis of the most exciting assets in the market today. Whether you're into crypto or stocks, we've got you covered with expert insights and live chart breakdowns. The following assets are covered today: Bitcoin USDT, Boeing Stock, Uber Stock, Celestia USDT, Hive USDT, and Ethereum USDT. We will uncover support and resistance levels and potential breakout zones. Don't miss the insights to stay ahead in the market in your journey. If you're not a member of Team NakedTrader yet, would you be so kind to press that subscribe button? It will help me a lot. And for now, let's kick off with the weekly performance of the crypto market. Overall, a nice green week. Almost all coins in green. Coin more than 40% up. Athena 34.3, SPX 44.5, Sui 24.2, Doge 17.3, XDC 18.4, Tau 19.3, and we do have some red ones. Hive minus 10.1, Digit Token minus 11.4, OKB minus 3.2, Ton, I don't see it, minus 1.3, Hex minus 7. And if I change from the weekly to the daily, today's sentiment is overall red. But there are some green numbers. IOS is up 20.8, Hype 4.5, Pengu 17.7. I've tried it in last week's video, so check it out. If I'm right, the buy in entry is hit. Move is up 8.7, Arbitrum 4.3. And a lot of red ones. AI 16Z minus 7.8, CurveDAO minus 5.6, Gala minus 3.2, XRP minus 4, XLM minus 4.6, Fartcoin minus 8, and from here I will go to CoinMarketCap. Currently, we have a market cap of 3.51 trillion with a 24-hour volume of 94.09 billion. And the current fear and greed is 60, which is still in the greed zone. The top trending coins are, what is this? Bitcoin Gold, Hive, IOS, ACT, that is the AI prophecy. Okay, and the Psi AI agent. Okay, and the top 10 coins of today are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Solana, Binance, Doge, Cardano, and Tron. And from here I will go to the weekly performance of the stock market. Stock market overall a lot of red. Only the energy sector is in green, oil and gas in green, some semiconductors in green, but we do see a lot of red. Microsoft is down minus 3.37, Apple minus 6.05, Adobe minus 4.35, Tesla minus 9.62, Boeing minus 5.81, Netflix minus 4.66, but there are some green numbers. NVIDIA is up 3.24, Taiwan Semiconductors 2.73, ARM Holdings 8.78, Uber 4.92, and a lot of money is being made in the energy sector, oil and gas. And from here, let's go to Bitcoin. Starting at the monthly, last month closed with a red candle, so a lot of selling pressure here between 100 and 110,000, and we can add a new monthly level. So current price just above the monthly resistance. And let me change to the weekly. about 11.5 hours to close this week's candle. We are in green, arriving resistance on the weekly 98,000 and the next one 104,400. We do have a weekly loss last week of this previous top range here, and I will change to the daily. Also on the daily, rejection from the previous drop off to the low here. I will show last week's scenarios. Okay, I would like to see a higher test, the test of 101,000, pullback entry here around 95,800, and else this one, the test of 103,000, pullback with entry around 99,000, aiming to break the all-time high. This one is still in play. If it's keep rejecting, then a huge move downwards can be expected, and the next entry around 87,300. And if it loses support over there, then the next entry around 75,630. And I will add one more scenario. No, I leave it like this. Okay, so 4 potential scenarios here for Bitcoin the coming days. And from here I will go to Boeing. I've charted this one around March 2024. And the entry of 143.38 is being hit over here. And if you had played this one, you could have had about 27% profits. So I hope you took some profits there. Increase your stop loss. And for now, by the way, I will post the link of the video in the description so you can check it out. And let me start at the monthly. I would like to start with a clean chart here. Here, $190 was the previous drop off to the low here. Now arriving resistance around $179. Let's zoom in a bit. Go back in the past. Okay. And from the monthly I will change to the weekly. So for a rejection of the weekly drop off here, $180. But there are weekly gains of this low zone here. So it might be interesting to find position if you are not in yet. Okay. And from the weekly I will change to the daily. On the daily we have a daily gain. Yes, we do. Okay. Okay. I'll go back to the weekly and make a plan for the coming days. If you're not in position yet, an entry at 162.89, aiming to break the 180. How much is that? 10%. Then I would aim for the more defensive play, the entry here at 165.91. The same play. That is, yeah, almost 15. That's much better. And else, the entry between 146 and 150. And if it loses support over there, the entry just below 100, around 98.59. And I will add one more scenario. If the price managed to go up and let's say test the 195, pullback, entry at 167, aiming to break the 200. So we have 5 potential scenarios here for Boeing, and from Boeing I will go to Uber. I've charted this one also earlier last year, and if we take a look, the entry here tried to hold support, it fell through, and here it tried to hold support at 68.50. So if you got in position there, then you could have had about 7.40% profits. And now the entry here just got front runted by with $1 or something. Entry was at 58.65, but the price went as low as 59.33. So the front run is up more than 8%. I will post the link of the previous analysis in the description so you can check it out if you like. And for now, let's start at the monthly, and I would like to start with a clean chart here as well. So what do we see? Red month, lower high, rejection from the previous all-time high. It did create a new all-time high over here. I'll add some monthly levels. This can be a potential loss on the monthly. Okay, and from the monthly I will change to the weekly. Okay, and from the weekly I will change to the daily. Also at the resistance here on the daily. Okay. Let's go back to the weekly and make some scenarios. If it managed to have a daily gain above 65.67, the entry still playable here at 61.98, aiming to break the $70. The drop off here, that is a potential play of, oh, where is it? 15, almost 16%. If the price managed to go up and let's say test between $71 and $75, pullback, the entry at 65.67, aiming for $79. And if the price rejects, entry, let's say around $45, trying to go up from there. And if it loses support over there, then the next entry around $33.41, aiming to go up from there. So 4 potential scenarios here for Boeing the coming days, and from Boeing I will go to Celestia, USDT, starting on the weekly. Low, high, higher low, weekly gains. Okay, and from the weekly let's change to the daily. Daily gain above $5.44. Yesterday's candle. Okay, let's go back in the past. Okay, so let's add some scenarios here. The entry around $4.92 is playable, aiming for $6.10. First target point 10%, second target point 23. Okay. But keep in mind, if it loses support there, then then I would aim here for $4.03, trying to go up from there, and else the most defensive play, $2.47, trying to go up from there. And if the price manages to go up, let's say test around $6.90, pullback, entry around $5.41, aiming for $8. So 4 potential scenarios here for TIA, and from TIA I will go to Hive USDT, starting at the weekly. Nice green week. Over the last few weeks the price went up 93%. I'll add some weekly levels. Let's change to the daily. And I'll add some daily levels. I would like to see the 4 hours. We do have a 4-hour gain here. I will go back to the daily and I'll make a plan for the coming days. By the way, I will do it at the weekly. Because there's a 4-hour gain, there's an aggressive entry activated around 50 cents, aiming to break the 75 cents. Keep in mind, it's a high risk entry. The more defensive play is at 39 cents, aiming to break the 61 cents. And the most defensive play, the entry at 31.80, aiming to go up from there. And if the price manages to go up, and let's say test $1.19 pullback, the entry around 76 cents, aiming to break $1.51. So 4 potential scenarios here for Hive, and from Hive I will go to Ethereum, starting at the monthly. Last month was also a red month. Rejected the monthly. There are no monthly levels, so we'll add some. Still no all-time high for Ethereum, so currently still weaker than Bitcoin. It rejected the monthly, the 3,761. Currently at the resistance again, and I will change to the weekly. about 11.5 hours to close this week's candle. Currently we have a green wick. It tested the start of the impulse on the weekly here. And I will show last week's scenarios. I will change to the daily. On the daily, we do have a daily gain above 3,510. That's nice. But I would like to see a higher push, maybe a test of 3,877, pullback entry at 3,484, aiming to break the 4,064, and else the test of 4,064, the pullback with entry between 3,579 and 3,650, aiming to break the 4,173. Both scenarios are still in play. And else, because there's a daily gain, there's a new trade activated. I will add another level here, but that's a high risk play, but it's playable. The entry at 3,400, aiming to break the 3,647. And if it loses support over there, next entry will be at 2,857. And if it loses support over there, then the next entry at 2,618. By the way, if you have any requests, don't hesitate to drop it in the comments and I might try it in the next one. For now, enjoy your day and see you later.